welcome to my channel where we slay, lay, beat, and repeat. So today, for my first official episode of Let's Talk Beauty, let's talk wet brows. So following this intro, you will see an awesome tutorial on how I created this look. But before you go, don't forget to press the subscribe button for any more beauty tips videos, DIYs, and everything from my channel. You don't want to miss out because I have some awesome things in store for you guys. So let's get into this video. Bye. Okay, this is my before. Basically, I have a pretty much clean face. Let's get into it. This is a tool. It kind of looks like an angle brush on one end and like basically like a mascara brush on the other end. I really like it. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so first you just take a basic eyebrow pencil and you're gonna do your outline. I love to start with the outline just because it generally gives you the shape of your brows. So here you see me just going underneath my arch and basically doing my bottom eyebrow line outline. It's a basic pencil. I'm gonna do color, but I do like to go in with my regular pencil just to give my shape. Then after you do the bottom, you're gonna go to the top. As you can see, my eyebrows naturally have a little arch, so I do like to make sure that I get that little arch and then finish the shape of my brow. I'm not doing any filling. I'm just basically doing strictly outlining and just getting the shape of the brow that I want pretty much in place. So that's what you see me doing here. This is a color dark brown, just a basic eyebrow pencil. Nothing too fancy about it. Just using it for outline. Even if you wasn't doing color, you can use whatever pencil you would like. Okay, boom. Now let's get into the actual brows. I'm doing blue brows, so I do have two shades. I have a dark navy and then more of a royal blue. Anytime I do my brows, or for as brows, even if you're doing brown brows, you should have a dark brown pencil and then basically two shades lighter of that dark brown pencil. So I'm going in with my darker blue. This is more my navy blue, and I'm going more so focusing on the outer part of my brows, and I'm going in, basically this is filling time. I'm filling in that outline with my dark blue, but majority of my focus is on the outer part of the brows. Here is my royal blue, my lighter blue, or your lighter brown. You're going to go in, and I like to do strokes up because I'm more so focusing on the inner part of my brows. I like to do strokes up, as you can see here, and then kind of carry that pencil out a little bit into the darker color, kind of like ombre it out into the darker color. This seems very difficult, but it's really not. It's going to give you that effect being that you're using a dark shade and then the lighter shade. So this is your lighter shade, in my case the lighter blue, and I'm just doing strokes up into the inner brow. I really don't grow a lot of hair there, so I have to do this technique just to make the illusion, and then I kind of blend it out to go into my blue, which is what you're seeing me here back with that angled brow tool. I'm just going in strokes up, again up strokes towards the inner brow, and then once I get towards my outer brow, I kind of smoothing everything together. I like to do this whether I said I'm doing color or not, but typically when I'm doing color, I'm using lip liner because they very rare have color eyeliner that shows up. So this is pretty much a lip liner, I believe, retractable lip liners, and I'm basically making it brow liner. So boom, yeah. So here you just see me basically making my upper strokes and just blending everything together prior to me adding my concealer. So yeah, you can do this and clean them up how you like. I'm just completing my shape. I'm really weird with my brows, so yeah. Okay, boom. Here goes my concealer. Pretty much like the same with the brows. You want your two shades lighter, two shades I guess darker or darker than your lighter concealer. Here I took my lighter concealer and I'm going underneath with my lighter concealer underneath. Once again, it's kind of like an outline thing for me underneath my brow, carrying it. Being really careful. Basically because I'm cleaning it up, I want it to be crispy. I want the lines to be nice. So here you see me do the outline, and then you're gonna see me kind of like not necessarily blend it out, but kind of, you know, bring it down, cleaning it up, making sure that that line is really straight, dipping it back in my concealer if needed, and going back and straightening out my line. Typically for me, my eyebrows take the longest because I like them to be perfect, and then everything else follows. So here you see me, I'm going to do both eyes, going simply underneath with a basic concealer brush in my Too Shades Lighter concealer, and going underneath those brows. Yeah, so you just take your time when you're doing this, just so you could be nice and neat. Okay, boom. Me, I like to blend out underneath my brows first, personally, before I do my top. And I do it with a brush. That was my Morphe brush. I think it's an M13, whatever. It's pretty like big and fluffy, but it still has a lot of weight on it. And literally, I go in circular motions, as you see, under my brows. Really careful and just blend it out. I like it better than the sponge. For this part, I blend it out. For me today, I'm just doing a basic, I'm just putting on brows and lashes, so I don't have to go down and you know, fix the eyelid or anything, or you know, base it out. Pretty much I'm just this is my, you know, like my regular go-to look for the day. It's very easy. It's just brows and lashes. So boom, I'm going in and just buffing out my lighter shade underneath so it doesn't have any color discoloration and anything like that. Boom. Okay, this is the kicker. Well, not the kicker, but I mean, you can use the same concealer brush if you like. Me, for my top brows, I like to use a larger brush. So basically, that's what you see, the two differences in the brushes, and I used a larger concealer brush for the top. Basically, you're gonna go in your darker shade, and what we're gonna do is we're going to finish cleaning up our top brow, so we're making, you know, it come to life now. So you see me, I did that in my dark color. I was a little nervous. I'm not used to doing this on camera and not in front of a mirror, so I'm really proud of myself. It turned out great. But anyways, you're going to dip into your concealer, and basically you see me taking my time. You know, you can take as long as you like, just all depends on how long before you have to roll out. But here you see me taking my time. As I said before, I take time on my eyebrows. You see me dipping it back into the concealer. I don't use too much because you don't want to have to blend out so much, especially if you're doing a quick look, and you don't want it to get messy. So I just, you know, take whatever I need and dip it back in. If I have to, you know, double dip, I do go back in. I literally take my time and just doing a straight line. I'm kind of going to go over my arch or over a small hill, not too much. You also see me turning the brush slightly to the side when I'm trying to get close to line it up. And here, yeah, I'm just cleaning it up. Boom. So with the top, it's a little bit different. I don't use a brush. I do go in with this sponge. And that's my little spray bottle. I just spritz it because I don't like it too damp. And I'm basically going to just, you know, like I said, once again, this is my little go-to look. So I'm not doing any foundation or anything, but it's just brows. So my brows are there. I am buffing it out, or you want to say sponging it out, whatever, and it is taking away that harsh line of the concealer on top. So you can do it as needed or however much you like. I did go underneath a little bit and tapped in those heavy areas where you see like that major light area under my brow. I did go in and sponge that with this same exact sponge. Off camera, I don't know, for some reason I missed the clip, but I did put setting powder on my brows right after putting that concealer. And here you see, with the fluffiest brush possible, like the lightest brush, pretty much probably the one you'll use for highlighter or blush, and just buff that out. You buff that out, basically just go back in with that angled brow tool and just kind of clean it up. Being that you do the setting powder, it kind of washes it out a little bit, so just go in and tap that color. This is optional. I like to go in between my brows because I like that faded look, and literally take my concealer brush and kind of tap right there in the brow area, and then I tap it with my finger to blend it out. Put some settings and just blend that out. Pretty much I complete the look with some setting spray, and then you're ready to put on your lashes or do whatever it is you like to do. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow Queen P Dynasty on Instagram, Slay Repeat on TikTok. Bye.